It's Pastor Kim with today's devotional. We are on day 22 of our 40 days of fasting and prayer, and we have also just finished 7 days of praying around the clock. So really exciting things are happening. We're continuing to look at the word stand and different definitions of that word, how they apply to us. One definition is to be immovable or to not hesitate when something's in front of you. And looking at ourselves, we all hope that we're those people that would never move, shrink back, or do anything that we'd be able to stand. But the idea I have is huge trees that may be in our yard or something like that, and a horrible storm comes through, and these trees that looked incredible blow over because they didn't have a root system. There was a rot in them. Looking on the outside, there was no way to tell that they were not able to stand, but the storm blew them over. So how do you know if I'm really immovable? How do I know that I'll really be able to not hesitate when God asks me to do something? The Bible gives us the answer to that. It's in Matthew chapter 7, verse 24 through 27. It says, "Anyone who listens to my teaching and follows it is wise, like a person who builds a house on a solid rock. Though the rain comes in torrents and the floodwaters rise and the winds beat against that house, it won't collapse because it's built on bedrock." So notice that. How do we get there? It said, listen and obey. And then when the storms come, we will be able to stand. It isn't some facade that we're looking good on the outside, nothing really on the inside, that we're able to do that. And then it goes on, "But anyone who hears my teaching and doesn't obey, it is foolish, like a person who builds a house on sand. And when the winds and rains come and the flood beats against the house, it will collapse with a mighty crash." And so the idea there is they listen, just like the first person. They listen, but the obedience wasn't there. We have to listen and obey. James talks about that. The person that looks at the Word of God but doesn't obey is like a person that looks in the mirror and then walks away and forgets what they look like. And so what we're asking here is, God, help me not just to listen but to obey. During this time of fasting and pray, let's just ask, God, I want to be immovable. I don't want to hesitate. If there's areas of disobedience in my life, just reveal them during this time that I would be able to make my stand. Thank you. Have a great day.